Brought to you by Gamezy. Win up to rupees 5 crores every day. Download the app now.
Welcome back to the IPL news update, and let's get straight to some very important news that Delhi Capital fans will doubtless be very happy to hear. Assistant coach Shane Watson has confirmed that Delhi Capitals will be able to field both David Warner and Heinrich Nortje for their next game against the Lucknow Super Giants. Now, the expectation was that David Warner would be available, but it is still a massive boost to a side that have looked a little shorn of firepower at the top of the order. However, the presence of a South African pacer Nortje, given the number of fitness issues and the struggles that he's been having since the end of last year, is also a massive boost, especially given that many will feel that Delhi's bowling attack could use someone with his experience as well as his pedigree. However, it is worth noting that there is still no full update on the availability of Mitchell Marsh, as the side continue to monitor his side strain and will only take a decision in the coming days, if later on. Speaking of other news, and the Royal Challengers Bangalore registered quite the interesting win against Rajasthan Royals, and one of the key men in that win was Dinesh Karthik. Dinesh Karthik seemed to be playing at a level that we had last seen him play in during the 2018 Nitahas Trophy, and it was around that time that he, at least for a while, cemented his spot back in the Indian team. Now, Bangalore skipper Faf du Plessis believes that Karthik deserves another shot at making a comeback for the Indian national team, saying after the match, and I quote, "DK is playing his best cricket. I think he needs to put his name back into international cricket, doesn't he?" Indeed, given how imperious Karthik has looked lately, it is very hard to disagree with Faf's statement. And well, from good news to some not so good news that involves Chennai Super Kings and their new skipper Ravindra Jadeja. Now, former India spinner and former CSK spinner at that, Harbhajan Singh, has implored Jadeja to take on more control of the side as the captain. He was speaking to the main broadcaster, Star Sports, during the last match, and he said that, and I quote, "I feel that MS Dhoni is still the captain of the team. When I look at Jadeja, he's fielding outside the ring. By doing that, he won't be able to control too many things, but he has given the headache to MS Dhoni to look after the field and everything." Now, there's plenty that you could debate about how much captaincy or how much control it is that is being exerted by whom. But what cannot be debated is the fact that in their first season without MS Dhoni as their full-time captain, Chennai have made their worst start ever in an IPL campaign. They've played 3 matches thus far and they've lost all 3 matches thus far. CSK fans as well as Jadeja fans and the man himself will be hoping that he can start to turn things around sooner rather than later. In other injury-related news, Rajasthan Royals have been dealt quite the blow as Nathan Coulter-Nile has now been ruled out of a tournament after he picked up an injury during the first game of the season. Coulter-Nile, it is worth noting, had picked up a knock and was unable to even complete his full quota of overs, and since then he has not played a single match, as Rajasthan have instead chosen to go with 3 foreign players. Now, obviously, it is expected that Rajasthan will announce a replacement in due course, but as of now, there's been no updates on that. You can keep up with us and we will let you know if and when Rajasthan sign a replacement player for the Australian. Thank you very much for joining us on this video. If you enjoyed what it is you saw, please do like the video, comment on it, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We have so much more content for you, not just which is IPL related, but also on sports around the nation and the world. And don't forget to keep tuned in to Sports Today. Thank you very much.